He was funny, outgoing, fearless, and full of life, love, and laughter. The energy he brought to the world was boundless.
That's the father of 3-year-old Julian Wood speaking just hours ago at the sentencing hearing for Bionca Ellis, the woman found guilty of stabbing and killing Julian back in June. Ellis was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Our Natalie Clydesdale has the latest for us from the newsroom this afternoon. Natalie?
Well, good afternoon, Brissa. It was another emotional day in the courtroom. This morning, Judge John Russo handed down the maximum sentence, and immediately after, you could hear the Wood family let out a sigh of relief. When addressing Ellis, Judge Russo said that mental illness does not excuse what she did. Now, throughout the trial, Ellis's attorneys argued she was not guilty by reason of insanity. She has a history of having schizophrenia. However, earlier this month, the jury found her guilty of all 9 charges against her. Today, we also heard from Julian's mother, Margot. She said Julian would have turned 5 years old in 2 days. She explained the lasting trauma this has had on her family, and then she addressed Ellis directly.
I hate you with every fiber of my being. Because of you, I live in constant fear. For months, I couldn't leave my home. I watched my son take his first breaths when he was born, and I watched him take his last in my arms, covered in his blood.
Ellis also briefly addressed the courtroom today, saying she's, quote, really sorry for what happened. Now, Ellis is appealing both her conviction and her sentence. She's been assigned a public defender. And this evening, we'll have both the state and the defense's reaction to today's developments. Brissa.
All right, Natalie, thank you.